Okay, make it hard. Okay, maybe and hand over to the Gautam, so Gautam can
Okay, are
continue.
you ready?
And I am going to make sure and also the speaker view. Okay, and then let's just make it easy.
Okay.
Okay.
Last time we were working on the last sentence, sentence number 12, right? They laughed and they became good friends. So we could not finish that sentence. We worked a little bit, but we did not complete it. So we need several things to know to understand how to translate this sentence into Sanskrit. Okay, these are the things that we need to know. First of all, you need to know hasati. What hasati means?
City.
Hmm? Hasati.
He laughed.
He hasati. Sa hasati. He laughs. Hasati also smiles. Not only laughing, but also smiling is hasati. Hasati laughs. Hasati smiles. Past tense of hasati is ahasat. Sa hasati. He laughs. Sa ahasat. He laughed. He smiled. Okay. Hasati goes with saw. No. Hasati go with saha, right? Hasat also goes with a saha, but ahasatam, dual. Ahasat, sa, ahasat, ahasatam, two of them. So you need a new word, which is tau, T-A-U, tau. Tau means two of them. Sa is he, tau means two of them. So tau ahasatam means two of them laughed. Okay. Same way, another new word is bhavati.
Samsara.
Quite useful word, bhavati. Bhavati sometimes used as a synonymous to asti. Right? Asti, there is, right? Asti, but most of the time bhavati means he becomes. Sa bhavati. Like saha, sa, sa prasanna, prasanna bhavati. How do you translate this? Sa prasanna bhavati.
So person bhakti.
Bhavati means becomes.
Become happy.
Yeah, becomes. And so you saw prasanna bhavati. He, bhavati, becomes prasanna, happy.
Bhavati is present tense.
Bhavati present tense.
Oh.
Just like hasati, bhavati, khadati, right? Is a present tense. You can guess it. Present tense similar. Again, just like hasati or hasat is past tense. Just like hasati turns into ahasad, bhavati become abhavat. It is past tense of bhavati. So how do you translate abhavat?
Became.
Became, very good. So bhavati, he becomes, abhavat, became, or you also can sa prasanna bhavati, he becomes happy, right? You also can say sa maharaja bhavati. You also can say he became Maharaj. Sa Maharaja Maharaja Sa Maharaja Bhavati. He becomes Maharaja.
No.
Okay. How about became? So using same sentence, Sa Maharaja Ahavat. Sa Maharaja Ahavat. And Avavatam, just like Ahasatam, is dual. So here you have to have tau, tau, ma, tau, mo, ha, ra, jo, o, bo, bo, tam. Tau Maharajo Avavatam. Two of them became Maharaja.
But why is it abhavatam instead of abhavat? Or is there?
Huh?
Oh, why is it abhavatam instead of abhavat?
Oh, tau, two of them.
Oh, okay. So you.
Avavat is singular, so Avavat will be sa, mo, ha, ra, ja, o, bo. But Sa Maharaja Avat, he became Mahara, ma, ma, ra, Sa Maharaja Avat, Sa Maharaja Avat, he, one person, became the king. So two of them became king, not Maharaja anymore. Maharajo, oh, Maharajo. Maharajo Avavatam. So Maharajo Avavatam. Oh sounds means door. So Padapaha means one tree. Padapo, can you guess Padapo what that means?
Two trees.
Two tree. Same way Khagaha, one bird. Khago, two bird. Gautamaha would be just one Gautam. Gautamo, two Gautam.
Okay.
Okay, O. Now O sounds make dual.
Professor, with the dual, why is the abhavatam with the anuswara at the end with the M?
Oh no, this is not supposed to be no anuswara.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Change it. No anuswara. Because it come at the end of the sentence, you cannot put anuswara. So Maharajau Avatam. Two of them became Maharaja. So here, two of them, they laugh, although I use they here, English plural, but you need to use tau because only two of them, the bird and the king, right?
Mhm.
And therefore, they do not translate with plural. You translate tau. Tau or satam, tau or satam, two of them laugh and became ahavatam, tau or satam, ahavatam, mitrabarau. Tau or satam, ahavatam, mitrabarau. But you still need a word for and. You have not learned Sanskrit word for and, right?
Cha?
You told us,
Did we?
I think.
Okay. Cha. Cha is and, but it is not used between two things. It is used after two things.
Can you use kum?
Huh?
Kums
What is
with
kum?
is it KIM?
Okay.
Kim with
Kim. No. Kim means what?
what? Okay.
No, Kim means what? You cannot use it. So this is the way Sanskrit word for and is cha. Sanskrit word for and is cha, right? But cha is a quite different way, not between two things. So if suppose you want to say Gautam and the Prajwal, Gautama cha Prajwala no. Cha is quite different from and. Prajwala Gautama's cha. Cha comes after two words. Gautam and Prajwal, you say Gautamaha Prajwalascha.
So you can or can't use it in this context.
You can use cha. You have to use cha in here, but not between two things. Here, they laughed and they became good friends. Right? In English, you use and here, but in Sanskrit, they would. If I translate Sanskrit literally, they laughed, became good friend, and comes toward the end of two things. Just like Prajwala Gautama's cha, Khaga Maharaja's cha. Okay, this is very important. Khaga Maharaja's cha. Or you can say Maharaja Khagaraja's cha. Do you understand what? How do you translate Maharaja Khagaraja's cha? Give me translation of this. Maharaja Khagaraja's cha.
King and king of birds.
King and king of the bird. Right. How do you say America and Canada? America,
Canada, sa.
cha. Very good. America, Canada, cha.
Cha.
Okay. Buddha and the Bodhisattva. How do you say Buddha and the Bodhisattva?
Buddha, Buddha, Bodhisattva, oh, Buddha, Bodhisattva,
Very good. Buddha, Bodhisattva, Cha. Bodhisattva, Cha. The Visarga turned into Sha. Sha. Sha sound. When Cha is following, the Visarga turned into Sha. That is called Sandhi. We will be working on Sandhi next week. Buddha, Bodhisattva, Cha. Okay, that's the way. Tau Batam. If we did two sentences put together, Sa, Makadat, or Satcha. How do you translate this sentence? So, Kalam, Makadat, or Satcha. So, Kalam is fruit. Kalam, Makadat, or Satcha. So, Kalam, Makadat, ate, or Sat, laughed. So, Kalam, Makadat, or Satcha. Translate it.
He ate.
Huh?
He ate the fruit and laughed.
Yeah, you ate fruit and laughed. Sigala, Mamsam, Makadat, Sigala, Mamsam, Makadat, or Satcha. Sigala, Mamsam, meat. Sigala, Mamsam, Makadat, or Satcha.
Professor, with Buddha and Bodhisattva, with the Sandhi of Buddha, of the A of Buddha before the B of or Ba of Bodhisattva, does it turn to O?
Yeah,
So Buddha, Buddho.
Buddho, Bodhisattva, Cha.
Okay.
Yeah. We will work on Sandhi next week. By the way, Sandhi is optional. You're going to have Sandhi. We will talk about it next week. It is optional. Sometimes you will see Sandhi used, sometimes not used. You know, Sanskrit was a spoken language. And if you use some grammar that makes hard to understand, that will be spoken language, right? And Sanskrit try to avoid that difficult things. We talk about Sandhi next week. Usually in Sanskrit school, they begin with Sandhi. That makes me mad because Sandhi means joining two words. Joining two words. Before you know two words, how can you learn joining them, right? That's the problem. In the beginning, everywhere they teach you Sandhi first. Sanskrit alphabet and then Sandhi. Not in traditional Sanskrit school. Believe me, I went to traditional Sanskrit school where the medium is Sanskrit. Sandhi is taught toward the end of first year. Toward the only after children, children they learn Sanskrit without Sandhi, and toward the end of the 1 year, the teacher slowly enter the Sandhi rule to them. That way, children are not scared. Suppose if you teach Sandhi at the very beginning to children, they will be very confused. And so I'm treating you people almost like a children. That's the best way to learn language. You must have taken French and other languages in university or colleges. These languages taught as if the students are children, not as an adult. And Sanskrit should be taught just like French and German, making easier for us to do. Okay, do you have any question here?
I have to say, maybe it's only me, but I'm getting so much static this time that I can hardly hear. Is that
me
anybody
too,
else?
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Me too.
Something's going on.
Ajal,
Mm.
can you do anything? I hear a lot of buzzing sound.
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yay.
work.
That's good.
Thank you.
Very good. Okay. Now the last word, Mitra Barao. Mitram simply means friends. Bara is the best. Not best. Better. Bara can be either it means better or best. So here, Mitra Bara, best friend. In Sanskrit, the word Vara also means bridegroom,
Mm.
because in a wedding, he's the best man. And so the bridegroom is Vara. Here, nothing to do with the bridegroom, with Mitra Bara, best friend. Mitra Barao, two best friends. Mitra Bara, Mitra Barao.
Could in plain form could the word shobhana be used for
So,
good?
Shobhanam Mitram, Shobhanam Mitram, you mean Shobhana?
Uh-huh.
Shobhana. Shobhana is as a connotation that's beautiful from outside.
Ah.
May not be inside, but Vara inside and outside.
Oh, okay.
Shobhanam Pushpam, beautiful flower, you can say,
Oh, okay.
right? But if you say Shobhana Nara, then he may be beautiful only from outside, may not be inside. Shobhana Nara, yeah, handsome man, but they may not be handsome inside.
Mm.
No, almost all word has some connotation. In Sanskrit is rich. There are so many words for one word. For king, there is at least 30 words for king.
Wow.
For rice, we may have in Sanskrit the word for rice may be about 10 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And if you include the variety of rice product, including that cook in the milk, then you may have 25 words just for rice. Okay, now let's go to another word, another page. I have a, very first time I have a shloka for you. Did you see shloka? Shloka.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard the word shloka?
Yes.
Verse.
Shloka
Shloka.
is the
Verse.
word for chanting Sanskrit. 75% of Sanskrit book written in shlokas. 75%. And therefore, if you look for Sanskrit text written in prose, difficult to find. Sanskrit like written in rhythm,
Mm.
in meter. Shloka is a sentences written in meter. So we call it shloka. The very famous poet, Sanskrit poet, Kalidasa, wrote most of the thing in shlokas. So we have very first time we have a shloka in Sanskrit. I chose very easy Sanskrit Sanskrit shloka. Okay, I will be mailing this to you. Now let us work, let us read it. Okay, Tvam eva, repeat after me. Tvam eva,
Tom
Eva,
Eva.
Tvam eva,
Tom Eva.
Eva
Pita,
Mita
Pita,
no, Mata,
Mata
Mata.
Cha,
Cha,
Cha.
Pita,
Pita,
Cha,
Cha,
two extra.
Pitaha.
Pita,
Pita
Pita,
Pita
Tvam eva,
Tvam
Tom
Om
Eva.
Eva
Tvam eva,
Tom
Tom
Eva
Eva.
Tvam eva,
Tom
Tom Eva.
Eva
Bandhush,
Bandhu.
Bandhu
Bandhu, right? Bandhush,
Bandhu
Bandush.
Bandush,
Bandhuscha,
Banduscha.
Bandhuscha
Bandhuscha,
Banduscha.
Bandhuscha
Cha,
Sakha,
Saga.
Ha,
Sakha,
Saka
Ha,
Taka.
Tvam eva,
Tum
Tom
Eva.
Eva,
huh? Again, Tvam eva,
Tum
Tom
Eva.
Eva,
Vidya,
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 Vidya.
Vidya
Vidya. See, this
Vidya.
Vidya is very, very strange one.
Vidya.
This is simplified version of Vidya will be like this. This is the, right? And then stroke and yeah. Do and the yo combine. Right? Do, yo, when it is written half do without or sound, when do and ya is written very quickly, it turns into ya. You write like this. You have a tiny thing, tiny line, vertical line, and then almost like dha, almost like dha. Only difference is this tiny neck. See, that is jaw. Which is almost like dha, almost like a kha actually, not kha, almost like a kha. Right? But suppose it has a tiny neck, I call it neck, tiny neck here, then that turns into jaw. So that is Vidya, okay, Vidya, and we have draw, and the R. This is R, draw, V, this is Dravinam,
Dravidam.
right? Tvam eva.
Tom Eva
Do you have any question about the script? See, the draw is written like this. This is the, right?
Right.
And then you put R here. Remember, prasanna, in prasanna, R goes like this. Yeah, here too, this is the and this is R, dra.
Professor, with the yeah,
Hmm?
and of course handwriting is different than typing or calligraphy, but if in handwriting I'd want to make the dia distinct by making the lower part of the conjunct look more like a regular yeah?
Yeah,
I can do that too, right?
yeah, yeah. Like this. This is the, and then you put your like this, right? And then like your. You can, many people write this way too. This is your, the under your.
And so where is the line that makes the long A?
Here.
So you do make another line. Okay, there is
Yeah,
another
right.
line.
Yeah, I'm writing only your.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, what did I do? Oh, all gone. Yeah. Yeah. Can you see me? Can you see what's happening here? I don't know.
File it's disappear.
Try to share again your screen. Maybe that stopped sometimes.
Yeah.
Back. Yes.
Okay. Another complex is no. You see retroflux and A, right? Retroflex and A. That goes with dot. We don't have to have dot, but no. Kyoto Harbor, no dot. You see, right? This sometimes people write in printed version. This is also two different way of This looks like a double A, but it is not. This is part of So if you want to like you need to, if you want to make a long A, you have to add one more line.
So it's like a ra with 3 lines?
Right. This looks like a raw, right?
Yeah.
But this is raw plus these 2 lines makes This is not long A line. This is different from long A. And this is why I put on the line just to make it long A. This is this is also Okay. Twameva vidya drabinam twameva. Okay, are you ready? Okay, take your time. Twameva vidya drabinam twameva twameva
Eva.
sarvam
Sarvam.
mama
Mama.
eva deva.
Deva Deva.
Okay. I have given meaning of all these over here. Eva, there you will see many places Eva here, right? Eva means only, alone. you alone. Tum eva. Tum eva means you alone, or only you. So, tum eva Maharaja Ashi. What that means? Tum eva Maharaja Ashi.
You are the only king.
Huh?
You are the only king.
You are the only king. You are king alone. Tum eva Maharaja Ashi. Tum eva Bodhisattva Ashi. Give me meaning. Tum eva Bodhisattva Ashi.
You alone are a bodhisattva.
Very good. Tum eva Shakyamuni Ashi.
You are alone are the Saktimuni.
Right. Okay. Tum eva Murkha Ashi. What that means? This is insulting word. Okay? Murkha means stupid. Tum eva Murkha Ashi.
But
You alone are the stupid one.
I have a question. So like it says tum eva mata cha, but then I thought cha was like and, but then it has to come after two words, right?
Remember, we are working on sloka.
Oh.
Sloka you can put wherever the meter allow you to do.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. That's the big difference between prose and poetry in Sanskrit.
Okay.
This is new word for you, may be used for some time. Murkha, stupid, idiot. You, in order to read Sanskrit, in order to be able to read Sanskrit book, you need 3,000 words. 3,000 words. So if you are preparing to be able to read Sanskrit, memorize 10 words every single day. It is not that difficult. 10 words in a day. Teenager of even 11, 12 years old kids, they can memorize 10 words. I have seen in traditional Sanskrit school without any problem. Remember today, they keep it intact forever. So we can do to for adults. It is not that difficult to remember, but it is difficult to keep it intact, not to forget. We remember today, but after a week we forget. Okay, murkha. Okay, so
More ka or more va?
Murkha. This is ka. This is ka. Remember, this is look like a R, but it is combined.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's right. Yeah. Okay,
Right?
when it's that close together.
Yeah,
okay.
If you divide it, that will be rava.
Right.
Right? If you put together, that is ka. Murkha.
That's also Newar word too. If you need to say Murkha for Nepali, that's also Murkha in Nepali too.
Yeah, right. Yeah. We have been using this word for more than 3,000 years. Most of the word that you see is more than 3,000 years old. Kim, for example, we know at least 3,000 years old. Maybe it is even earlier. This is why philology, linguistic is so fascinating. Okay. Yebo alone, Mata, I believe many of you know, Mata is mother. It's cognate word. Mother and Mata is cognate word. Mata, mother, Pita, father. Right? Pita, father, Bandhu, Bandhu, you will see here, Bandhu, right? Bandhu is Visarga, Bandhu, relative. Bandhu, relative. Sakha, Mitram, synonym of Mitram. Mitram is neutral, but Sakha is masculine.
So Sakha is also friend?
Yeah.
Just like Hindi, Saki.
What?
Like Hindi, Saki.
Sakhi, right? Sakhi. Sakhi is feminine though.
Oh, okay, Saki.
Sakhi.
Thank you.
Sakhi means girlfriend. Okay. How about this? Vidya. Vidya is knowledge, wisdom. Vidya. Vidya is almost like a Veda. You know, Rig Veda. Veda is knowledge too. Veda means knowledge, wisdom. So Veda and Vidya, synonym. Vidya. Vidya, knowledge, wisdom. Vidya is feminine. I-ending word, most of the time, I-ending word is feminine. But Sakha is one of the exceptions. Sakha looks like feminine because the I-ending, long A ending, but it is masculine. Vidya is a regular word, is feminine. Dravidam, that we see here, Dravidam, wealth, money. Dravidam, wealth, money. Sarvam, neutral. Sarvam, all. Sarvam, all, everything. Sarvam, all, everything. Prajwal's older brother's name is Sarvagya, right? Prajwal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Older brother means Sarvagya, right? Sarvagya. Sarvagya means omniscient, one who knows everything. Right? Sarvam, all, everything. Deva, deity. It is cognitive word. Deva, deity, God. Devaha. Deva, deity. It is so close. Deva, deity. Deva, Devaha. Deva, the God of the gods. The God of the God. Deva, Deva. Same way, Raja, Rajaha. What does that mean? Raja, Rajaha.
King of Kings.
The King of Kings.
King, Raja is king, right? Raja, Raja, king of the king.
That's true.
Okay, let's go word by word. Eva,
Eva,
Mata,
Mata,
Pita,
Pita,
Bandhu,
Bandhu,
Sakha,
Saka,
Vidya,
Vidyaha,
Dravidam,
Dravinam.
Sarvam,
Sarvam.
Devaha,
Devaha.
Deva, Devaha.
Deva, Deva.
Okay, let's chant the sloka. Let's sing the sloka, okay?
Yes.
Tumeva mata,
Tvam, Mata, Ka,
tumeva mata cha,
Tvam, Mata,
tumeva mata cha,
Tvameva Mata Cha
Ta cha.
Ta Cha
Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva. Yeah, add extra.
Chapita twice. Yeah.
Yeah. Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva. Okay. Tvameva mata cha pita
Chapita
tvameva.
Tvameva
Tvameva.
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 Tvameva
Tvameva Mata
Listen to me how I sing. Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva. Tvameva.
Tvameva Mata
Wait. Listen to me first. Listen to me, okay? Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva. Tvameva.
Tvameva Mata Pita Tvameva
Tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva.
Tvameva Vidya
Okay.
Yeah, I know it is very difficult for you people to chant. Trust me.
Hear you first. Why don't you do the whole thing first?
Okay, this is why I say listen to me. Then repeat after me, okay? Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva. Tvameva bandhus cha sakha tvameva. Tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva. Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. Can you chant?
Nice.
Tvameva. Listen.
Eva Mata Chapita Tvameva Tvameva Bandusha Sakatva Tvameva
Vidya Dravinam Tvameva.
Tvameva Sarvam
Tvameva
Sarvam Deva Deva.
Pretty close. Tvameva mata cha pita. Whenever it is long, you pronounce long. Then it turn into song. Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva. Whenever you see the long A, you pronounce long A. Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva.
Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva.
More, long A. Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva.
Tvameva Mata Cha Tvameva.
Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva.
Tvameva
Tvameva Mata Chapita
Tvameva.
Okay. Tvameva bandhu.
Tvameva Bandhu
Bandhush.
Bandhu
Sakha tvameva.
Bandusha Sakha
Uh,
Tvameva
Bandhush sakha tvameva.
Tvameva.
Tvameva Bandhu
Tvameva.
Tvameva bandhush sakha tvameva. Okay. Tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva.
Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva
Tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva.
Tvameva Vidya
Gautameva.
Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva.
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 Very good. Very good. Do you think you can translate this sloka into English on one
Yes.
day, one day, one more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have given all the meaning of the word, and so you still have not learned how to sing. We will work on it
Um,
because because most of the Sanskrit texts are written in shloka. It is very easy to memorize Sanskrit text, and memorization in traditional Sanskrit school is still considered very important. The oral tradition, Sanskrit is the oral tradition, and so teacher really appreciate when you memorize it.
Professor, can you chant the shloka again
Okay,
one more time?
okay. Listen to me carefully, okay? Do not repeat after me. Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva, tvameva bandhu cha sakha tvameva, tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva, tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. Okay, I combine it. I didn't say tvameva, tvameva. I didn't say tvam eva. I'm here. It is written tvam eva, right? But I combine it. That is sandhi. That is called sandhi. Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva tvameva bandhu cha sakha tvameva tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. Is there anybody who can chant like me?
Nope.
No.
I have a
Sorry.
question about the
Just can do
tubam.
it. Just try it.
I have a question about the tubam. It's tubam or tum?
Tvameva. Tvameva.
Tumeva.
Tvameva. Tvameva. Tvameva.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay.
Professor, just for a question of Sunday, and I know it's going to be for next week, but when you write it, with Sunday included, is Tvameva one word?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Bandushcha, is that also, can you put it together? I mean, you don't need to.
Yeah, you put together. You can put together, but in Western school, they prefer to keep it separate.
Oh, of course, for learning,
Yeah.
especially.
No, not only learning. Even when they publish text, Sanskrit text in Roman script.
Oh.
For example, Harvard published Sanskrit text almost every year. They don't combine it. They don't combine these two. They keep separate so that it becomes easier for English speaking people, easier to see, easier to read.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
But in Nagari, always include the Sandi.
Right. In Devanagari, no way you can separate it. Okay. We will learn how Devanagari is written, real Devanagari written next time. Okay. Okay. So I will see you on Monday. You people are really tired today. I can see that.
Very tired. Yeah. Thank you for putting up with us.
We will
Thank you,
go on
Professor.
Monday.
Thank you.
Okay, Professor.
Okay, namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.